really motivated by social justice, and I see a real importance of education as a vehicle for achieving social change and reducing and eliminating inequity.
Rhys has worked hard with students to ensure that they understand the issues of Māori health. Right from the beginning of health programs, he's ensured that there's a good curriculum in place, and then he's worked hard to ensure that there's excellent assessment in place. And with the combination of a good curriculum and assessment, we can now be confident that our students can graduate with great knowledge, and they've been assessed in Haora Māori outcomes.
He explains concepts around Māori health and racism in a way that's accessible and allows people that might not have considered things like this before to change their thinking and to really educate themselves.
What I try to do is to provide some strategies and tools for people to firstly just try and identify their own biases, assumptions, and to do that in a way that doesn't end up judging them or doing it in a punitive way, so that we try to do it in a safe and non-judgmental way, but then try to engage in processes that, again, by working with others, by challenging, critiquing ideas, we start to break down some of those biases, some of those perhaps accepted truths that we now start to question. And that's where I think some of the transformative change happens, so that students can become agents of change.
It's not only just about the mana of Rhys as a teacher and the fact that he is calm, contained and expert in what his subject knowledge, but also that he believes in enhancing the mana of the student learner and enhancing the mana of fellow teachers, and that we're all part of a team together on this journey of learning.
For the Māori students in particular, it's interesting because these are some really tough conversations, obviously, and I'm thinking about teaching around racism and equity, and we're usually doing it in mixed groups, and Rhys is able to make that a safe place for us, but also challenge us and our non-Māori students as well.
Every student brings their own unique perspectives, they bring diverse ways of looking at issues and problems, and putting all that together, if we can do it in the right way, can just create some magical kind of outcomes, and that's where we get the real value in a teaching and learning environment.
He inspires students to feel safe asking questions, and he inspires them to find out more about the topic.
And it's not just knowledge, it's the desire that our students have to make a change in regard to inequity. So they want to address inequity. And that's because of the work that Rhys has led, that our graduates are now being seen by external stakeholders as people who understand the issues and are willing to do something about it.
The students themselves feel they've been able to really progress and really develop as, in a personal sense, but also in a professional sense. And seeing that, I think, is what gives me the drive and the motivation to keep doing what I do. Yeah.